Hey guys, welcome to the Hero Clicks Cafe. I'm Howard Brock, and we have another night of live streaming and some more opening of bricks from Notorious. Um, I'm a little bit late today. I been a busy day, busy week, crazy week. It's been for us so far. I don't even know how Thursday got here. So what happened today? Why is it so busy? Today was our first day of having barbecue in the store. We were doing training. Uh, I walked around and gave away a lot of barbecue to our neighbors, I guess, in the shopping center, and showing them our new menu at around lunchtime. And we had a few people come in and try our barbecue. Kind of a funny story happened. I was in. I was. We have a little place next to us called the Stall. It's a little beer house, and they use our. They don't have a kitchen per se. They serve beer and they serve a little bit. I think they do some crackers and cheese or something like that, and that's really all they have in their store. Um, so they use our menu because we're next to them. They use our menu and for our food, and people order there all the time. And we usually walk the food down and so on and so forth. So we're kind of their kitchen. Um, so I started off with them taking them food, and I showed. I didn't take everything to them because I wanted to make sure that everybody got some. But I showed them everything that we got, and I sent the menus over there. And I've been taking them food and taking them food and taking them food. So then I started taking it to other places, and I don't know, about three-quarters of the way of delivering food to everybody. I went over next door. One of our own employees works over there now, and she had not been there earlier, so I walked in there and saw her right away, and went and showed a thing of our new food. I don't even remember. Let's see, what did I have? I think I had wings and riblets. I had a wings and riblet platter or something like that. Anyway, I had that. Um, and I walked in real quick and walked up to the bar. Said, "Hey, look, check this out. This is what we got." Told them what it was. Blah 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 blah. Whipped around to go to the next place, and was walking out. And everybody's going, "Bye, Howard. Bye, Howard. I love you." And I'm like, "Who in the hell said that?" And I turned around, and my daughter was sitting at the bar. And I didn't even when I walked in, I didn't even notice her there. And I said, "Damn!" So I walked over. I said, "You hungry?" And ended up and just gave her the food. But anyway, it was kind of funny. Um, the food I think we're successful on. I'm really our restaurant now has a different is when you walk in. I mean, it smell. If you didn't walk in hungry, you probably are going to get hungry when you walk in now, because it's got that good, not a bad. It's got a good barbecue smell coming in the restaurant that you smelled right off the bat, and it's good. That's all I can tell you, man. The food is real good. I think that the idea behind the food, of course, is to elevate our game. Um, we've been primarily sandwiches and pizzas, and we make good sandwiches and we make good pizza, um, we and we've had milkshakes. Our food is good, but this is more. What we're doing now is I think we got vegetables, we got green beans, we got macaroni and cheese, we got pecan pie, we got all the little sides. It's just it's stepping it up a notch, and the barbecue is really really good. Um, the ribs are good. I mean, the riblets are good. The we got brisket on there. It's good. All our food is good, and we think that we'll see people. We think that we'll see an increase, of course, in our. For the most part, at the cafe, most of our customers are gamers. It's our crowd that comes in and play games, and that's what we and they and that's what we see most time ordering our food, and that's great. Um, we think that this gives them more of a variety to choose from, and we think that we're going to see a natural increase in food sales just because it's new. But The real purpose of bringing the barbecue in is to attract a total different customer than just our regulars, just our and our gamers that come in. We're wanting to attract uh, people that are not gamers, and we think barbecue is a good way of doing it. So we've created a good, wholesome barbecue menu that we think that everybody will like. We can, it's it's deliverable through all the different, and it's we deliver late, all the way up to like 10, 11 o'clock. You can order food. It's on the weekends, on Sundays. You can get barbecue and get all the sides with it, and we also will cater, and it's something totally different. And we've dedicated, what we've done in the years past is we kind of half dedicated to our food. And what I mean by that, not that we were half fixing it, but our employees were kind of multitasking. They would run the POS and take care of our customers for whatever their needs was, and fix food and back and forth. And right now we have a dedicated kitchen staff, so that's all they do. They take care of the kitchen. We think we have a lot quicker delivery time. It's kind of cool is that, like in our shopping center, what they can do is they have a different menu than what most people see. Same food, but there's a QR code. They hit the QR code. It brings up the menu. They order their food. They pay for their food. The order goes straight to the kitchen, and then the kitchen, when the food is ready, sends a text message back to them saying, "Hey, come get your food." So it's pretty cool. Moved the store to Illinois so I can eat some of this food. I would love to do that. If you came and ate our food and came to our store, I think you would move to Alabama. It's that good. But it's anyway, we're excited about it. It's been taking up a lot of our time. Now, we didn't get I thought we shipped. We did not get our oxet shipped out next week, and I apologize. Now Tyler was supposed to come in and let everybody know that earlier. I don't know that he did or did not. Tyler was not really involved in the food training. He's my shipping guy, and he's the general manager of the store, but he was working more in the back all day while I was up front with the food. But he doesn't make food. He's not the kitchen guy per se. He does all the other stuff, but he makes sure the employees are there. So I think that he made a message earlier apologizing for not getting our orders out. So the reason that we didn't get our orders out from last week was quite simply is I did a sale on eBay, biggest sale I've ever done, biggest percentage I've ever done on eBay. It ended on Monday night, and from Thursday to Sunday we had just a huge amount of success with the sale. And so that let Tyler came in Monday and was playing catch up to get all the orders out ever since he got there. And we were behind, and we really didn't get caught up to any kind of degree, and probably till Wednesday morning getting everything done. And afterward, as soon as that happened, we were all knee deep in trying to get everything prepared for today's training, and getting signs made, getting just all the last little minute details, everything done, and we were behind. So we are determined to ship tomorrow, and we're gonna if you pay tonight, and you got something from last week, they're going to be shipping together. We're gonna ship out everything that's paid for tonight, and everything that's been paid for prior to tonight will ship tomorrow. So if you got tonight, if you get your orders paid for right away, we are going to ship everything out tonight. I apologize for being a little bit slow. We had unusual circumstances this week that we kind of did it to ourselves, where it's kind of a good bad thing. We sold a lot of stuff, but we paid the price for selling all that stuff, and anyway, we apologize, and we're on it. And I hope you guys are understanding of that, but we will ship everything out. So what's going on? And let's talk HeroClix. Let's quit talking about food. Nobody wants to hear about food. I don't know that I want to hear and talk about food right now. I've talked about it all day and looked at it and tasted it and ate it and everything else and delivered it. So let's don't talk about food. Let's talk about HeroClix. We are 2 weeks away, I believe, from our unless there's something that's changed. I've got to, insofar as I know, we're 2 weeks away from our next set release, or at least our pre-release, and we're 4 weeks away from the actual release date. So we will be opening Spirit of Vengeance here pretty soon, or not Spirit of Vengeance, Wheels of Vengeance. We'll be opening up Wheels of Vengeance here very soon, and I unfortunately have been so busy I haven't been able to look at the previews, but I've been hearing people oohing and ahhing about it, so I think it's a great set. I know that I looked at some of the stuff that they had at Worlds, so that I oohed and awed on myself. Ghost Rider is been one of the most popular figures sell-wise in HeroClix since I have been selling clicks. I don't think that Ghost Rider is the number one figure, but of all time that that people want. I mean, there's obviously Spider-Man, Superman, blah 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 blah. But I can tell you that all of the whether I don't care if it's a common, uncommon, rare, rookie, experienced, veteran, all of the Ghost Riders that have ever been made, LEs, convention exclusives, all of them sell well and generally bring a good price. You can go all the way back to Ultimates, and pull a Ghost Rider on a motorcycle, and it still brings decent money. It just always has, and some of them have been very powerful. There was a year that a lot of people were playing was playing the Ghost Rider on the motorcycle, and I think that was out of was it out of Spider-Man? I want to say it was out of Spider-Man, but that figure was very popular, very powerful. He could do a lot, and he just is very popular. It's always has been, and so this set coming up, I think that people are going to want him. I think that people are going to. I think there's other things in there besides just Ghost Rider, but Ghost Rider is everybody loves him. I think that it may not be everybody's favorite character, but it's a lot of at least cosmetically, or when you're collection wise, all of them look cool. I mean, you just can't get around the flames and the motorcycle. I mean, everybody wants one. Jogger says he's stoked for the set, and the set even down to the commons, and I think that that's true. I just saw that I wasn't active on the restream, so I'm activating that. So hold on a second, guys. I didn't realize that I had a problem till just now. Is anybody out there on is anybody out there in Lucky Die in the Facebook pages or on YouTube? I want to make sure that my stream is going through. I'm not sure that it is right now. Activate, please enable here. I think something's wrong. Give me a second, guy. Okay, Facebook is up. Good. Is it still up right now? I was afraid that it wasn't working. Usually somebody over there is talking, and nobody was saying anything. All right, thanks. All right, so I just went back in. It says the app, please enable channels here. Can you, are you on, Andrew, if you're on Facebook, can you speak there, please? Just say something to me. Because on my end, it's saying that I have to activate something, and I don't know what's going on. I don't think it's working for me. I think that I'm in the wrong log. Wait a minute. Nope, that's something different. I don't know, man. It might be working, but I'm not seeing the chat. I think it says the chat is waiting for new messages. But then when I type something, it says, hold on, we're connecting to your, okay, to that, please enable chat here. All right, somebody. I guess I can just look myself. I see that it's there. And I see comments there from people. Okay. I see people talking, but my chat's not coming up. Hold on just a second. Now, I think the problem is how I'm logged in. So hang on, guys. So it's working. I'm just not. All right. Bear with me. All right. So let's flip here. Let's go there. Exit. The chat on my end is not loading right, so hang tight. It's not connecting. I think something's wrong. Oh, I hate this. I hate when something doesn't work right. Usually I just click on and there it is. But right now I'm not clicking on and I don't know. I think I'm logged in the wrong thing. And somehow or another it's still working, but not on my end. I don't know why. Let me see something here. All right. Well, I see the chat working on my Facebook, on my phone. Yeah, I see Dennis. Dennis, can you? Am I still live on there? Can you see me now, Dennis? I don't know why my chat's not working. I feel like I'm not logged in properly. Can you? Last thing I see written is Dennis saying they're good. Dennis, can you reply to me on Restream where I can see on Facebook if it's working? I'm not seeing it at all on my computer screen. I see it being posted. I'm just not seeing. Ah, see, I'm even hearing myself. So I know Facebook Live is. I just don't know if the restream on the comments is working correctly. All right, look, I need to get rid of this. There we go. All right. When I type something, it says I have to connect to activate. Please enable channels here. I click that. And I don't understand. Update this, add first channel. I just don't think that that's right. I would like to. Why is this not working? All right, here we go. Let's. Why are you speaking on there again? I just muted you. All right, continue. Let's try that. Usually I just click this button and it goes in. Now I'm not sure what's going on. This is not it. This is trying to relog me, so let me log out. I think I'm not logged in correctly. Let me try this one. I think this is right. I think I may have fixed it. Hold on a second, guys. So now we go here. Usually this is when I holler for Tyler. Tyler is the techie guy in the store. Let's see if we're in there now. Come on, come on, be there. All right, I just typed hello. Can somebody respond to that, please? I think I've fixed it. Oops. I can't type, but I think I fixed it. All right. For whatever reason, though, I do not see the previous. Man, I cannot type. Oh my God. I'm not typing anymore. You just have to listen to me. So I think that everything's working now. I think that I see I don't see everybody's. I don't know why I don't see anybody. Dennis, if you're there, will you please type right now, please, and let me know. Jeremy, if I saw where you typed just a minute, will you also type for me, please? I just want to make sure that I'm seeing everything from all the different groups. There's Dennis. Yay! I think we're all good now. Again, I don't see the past questions. Yeah, I see you typing. I don't see the past questions. I saw a few little barbecue. Everybody was making some comments on barbecue and fritters and stuff like that. So anyway, sorry about that delay. I had to. What the problem was is that it just wasn't pulling up, and now I've got it pulled up to where I can type and everything should be good. And we can communicate and all that stuff. So last thing I was talking about before I started getting involved in the tech issues was that Ghost Rider is coming out. The new Ghost Rider set's coming out in a couple weeks. It's almost upon us. We've been busy all week, and we're going to be doing, I think, one more Notorious. Not that we won't open Notorious ever again, but we'll be doing one more Notorious. I think next week, and after that, if I have enough product, we probably could convert over to Streets of Vengeance, and we'll be opening that, of course, in 4 weeks. I guess would be the release event when we'll be doing 2 auctions that week. We'll be doing our singles on a Wednesday night, and then that Thursday night we'll be doing our case break. or Brick Break. Well, me ignoring you, I would never ignore you on purpose, Dennis. Well, maybe not. Maybe I would. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, we're up and running again, and I'm good. Looks like I got it done just in time. The auction just ended. Looks like we had a good auction, so I'm gonna go ahead. Since I feel like I'm blithering tonight about everything, I didn't get to talk about some of the stuff I wanted to talk to. I did talk about barbecue, did talk about the new set. I'm excited for the new set. I didn't get to answer very many questions. So if I saw you asked a question about what am I looking forward to open or something, or you're talking about everybody in general, I don't know, and I wasn't able to reply to that. Apologize. We will. I'll go back and look at the questions after the. I'll go to Facebook and answer any questions that anybody posted after the sale, after we do everything. Now, I'm doing something different tonight, okay? Which I haven't, which I briefly, I don't think anybody's going to have a problem with it. And if you do, I'm sorry. There's a reason we're doing this. I've got 2 sealed bricks. And what I've been generally doing is I grab the brick and I open it up and I start usually on this end right here, and I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so you guys get to pick from it. And over the last few weeks, it was pointed out by you guys, not by me, that there seemed to be some common boosters that people were getting. In fact, we were having some duplicate bricks and a lot of the same people, which I have no problem with people winning stuff. But a lot of the same people were opening up the same bricks, and anyways, there was stuff in certain boosters. So to keep this fair, I'm going to open up the bricks and then mix the boosters, go shuffle them around, then number them, and then it's fair to everybody. Nobody's trying to pick a certain booster this way to where they think they have some knowledge of something being in there, because it seems like sometimes the bricks are loaded in a certain direction. They're not. To me, it's a little bit mixed, but this way, this assures that everybody that it's fair to everybody, and that we're not. Yes, James is saying mix them up. I think everybody wants that. So this will be the first time that I actually mix the boosters up. I think it makes it more fair, more interesting, and I'm always real careful about that. Anybody that goes to my sealed events, they watch me. I always mix the boosters up so people can't pick spots, and it's just it's more fair to everybody. And I don't want there to be any. I've always been very careful that there's nothing that we do or I do on my end that could be considered biasm, favoritism, anything like that. And this is the fairest way I know to do it. So I'm not going to go over the bounty pile because I want to get to opening the bricks up really fast. But I just will tell you there's a hell of a lot in there. We got maps, we got starter sets, we got LEs, we got legacy cards. I think it's been 3 weeks now. We got 3 weeks of bounty prizing that is there, and we'll be adding to that, which is what we're going to do now. We're going to add a legacy card right off the bat from this set, and then I'm going to try to pick some stuff. I've got so much stuff in there, it's making it difficult for me to pick, and it's making. Usually I like going through the bounty pile. So that way it refreshes my memory and it lets me not duplicate something. But I'm gonna do my best here. I think I'm pretty good. So we're gonna start off with an Airwalker legacy card that we're gonna throw in. We're gonna do an X23 team up card that will go in. We're going to do another legacy card. We're going to put an Apocalypse legacy card. This is the one from Monsters and Mutations. Let's see what else we got. I'm gonna throw this in. It's not a big deal, but it just adds to everything. I've got a scenario and unstable. These are all scenario cards from the starter set. That's the complete set of scenario cards. So we're gonna throw that in there. So people that don't have that starter set, now you have all the scenarios that you can play. It's pretty cool. You really and since I've got the figures from the starter set in there, it makes more sense for you guys to be able now. I think you need the map because the way most of these scenarios work, and I don't know if you've ever played in the starter set or not, but the starter sets are set up with scenarios, of course, and you open them up and it says use these figures, place these figures on this part of the map, and they vector them in, and then you have to do certain things. So if you'll need the map, which I also think we have in here. Matter of fact, I'm pretty damn sure we do. The map, the scenario cards, and the figures. You will be able to play scenarios at home, which are fun. I mean, I honestly like the scenarios. They're fun, especially if you have children and they're a little bit young and they're trying to learn the game. The scenarios is a great way to get them interested in HeroClix and to play. All right, so now the reason a lot of people don't buy those scenario sets is because they're kind of pricey. I mean, the starter sets. The new starter sets, from what I'm understanding, I haven't looked at the MSRP, but the prices are going down. The last starter sets for, I guess, the last year, Wonder Woman maybe the first one. No, I mean, there was a bunch of them. They're huge, and they got a lot of good stuff in them. I'm not really too hip on the cardboard maps that come in them. I think that might be a lot of the cost. I'd rather just get a paper map. I don't really like the cardboard maps. I think they did that to make you feel like you got something else. I just don't like piecing them together myself that much. And then they're playable, but it's a pain in the butt to tote that around and go to an event with, even if it's a good map. So you got that in there. You got the figures in there. You got the rules in there. They're loaded up with stuff. But again, I think the price point of $60, $70 is a little high for people to want to pay. And this is a way, by putting some of this stuff in here, this is a way for you guys to get some of that stuff without really having to pay a big amount of money. So I think it's a pretty good price. So let's look at some stuff in here. Let's add something cool. Let's see, what do we got? Let's see, now I'm testing my old man memory, where I've got to make sure that I don't put something in there that I've already got. And I know I don't have that guy. So let's do a Prime. No, he's not in there. Before I say it, I want to find him. I also know I don't have that in there, so we're probably going to add that also as soon as I find the card. All right. So what I'm looking for is it's a Prime out of Future Foundation Fantastic Four. It is the Mad Thinker. I've got the card. I just got to find the figure. He's a little bitty guy, and he's hiding. And I just don't want to say I'm putting him in there until I actually got the figure in my hand. And I don't see him, so we may go to something else. Let's put her in there. He'll probably pop up now that I'm not looking for him. Like I said, we got some. Normally this isn't this hard, but I'm trying to make sure that I don't duplicate. So I'm gonna put Crystal in there. She's from Chaos Wars, super rare. We'll do that one. And then if I can find the cards for these, I'm gonna do those. All right, there we go. So I got a sword. It's alluvium. I'm going to add that in there. All right, I think that's a good start. I don't know where the malice. So I couldn't find the card for one and couldn't find the figure for the card. So vice versa problem. And I've got to get back to listing HeroClix again. And when I do, we will have a whole bunch more, because that's where my supply comes from. When I'm listing HeroClix and I find out that I've got, hey man, I've got 10 of these or whatever, I'll just chunk one or two of them into, I'll chunk one or two of them into a little tub, and then they make their way down here and they get added to the bounty. And then sometimes they're not coming from there. I'll just grab something really good, like I put in convention exclusives sometimes. Like I think we have a Zatanna in here. That's a convention exclusive. It's worth a lot of money. So it's not always just old stuff that I've got 1,000 of. It's often things that I try to put value in there. Sometimes I might throw a rock map in there, yada yada. It's just totally at my discretion. But I'm always trying to add value, so you guys, it's not just all the old stuff. It is some new stuff. It is convention exclusives. You just never know. And like I said, I put the Death Metal Wonder Woman in there before, and yada yada. So I'm just going to grab these in random order from there. I've already shuffled them all up, and this one, and we're just going to go 1, 2, 3. I'll number these, and then we'll pick what we want. I have a piece of advice would be to listen to Dennis. Something you guys never thought that I would ever say, to listen to Dennis. It's like, it doesn't even, like, did Howard just say that? Did he say that we should listen to Dennis? People all over the world are like, got these looks upon their faces going, oh my God, he said, listen to Dennis. He's never said anything like that. Usually he says, don't listen to Dennis. Don't pay attention to him. Don't listen to anything he says. He's a crazy Mexican. Which is totally untrue. Dennis is my best friend. And I always listen to Dennis. And I always recommend that you listen to Dennis, because he's a smart man. And he has just about every single week has picked I didn't purposely ignore you, Dennis. Almost every single week he says, do this one, and everybody ignores him, and everything he picks always pops up. So we went 3 weeks of ignoring Dennis and not listening to what he said pull. So I think that you guys should listen to Dennis. Now, he says Kite Man. Dennis says Kite Man. Now I'm gonna the first figures that the first time that we got something nominated, we are going with it. So I got a Kite Man so far. I've got a Harley. Oh, there's a Harley, then a Kite Man. Oh my gosh, Harley popped up first. Harley is James Stover. So we are not listening to Dennis again. We are going with Harley, James Stover, and Jauger. All the pressure in the world is on you guys, and it's in if you get I thought we have not gotten a Harley. We have not pulled a Harley yet, not in 3 weeks. I think that's incorrect. We have not gotten Harleys. So everybody's saying we should have listened to Dennis now. It's too late. We are going with Harley. If we pull a Harley super rare in your booster, you win the bounty pile. If we do not pull a Harley tonight and we pull a Kite Man, you will catch hell from Dennis all night long, and he will haunt you the rest of your lives. So be prepared. All right. Here we go, guys. Booster number 1. Good luck, and let's see what happens. And these are totally mixed up, so I have no idea. Nobody has any idea what we're going to pull, when we're going to pull it, what might be there. It's all going to be just totally random, and I think that that's fair. I will say we have our first super rare on booster number 1. We have a Superman common, a White Rabbit common, a Starfight uncommon, a Captain Cold uncommon, and a Toyman super rare. Toyman's an interesting piece. It's not something that I really desired, but I watched somebody used him in. I watched him get used in a battle royal a few weeks ago. He's kind of fun to play, you know. All right, so now we're going to booster number 2. Booster number 2. Booster number 2 also has a super rare in it. So now we shuffled everything and all the super rares have made their way to the front. All right, booster number 2. It is a Lex Luthor common, a Superman common, a Sinestro uncommon, a Strix rare, and a Catwoman, who I like very much. I wish she was around back in ID card day. She would be my favorite. Her and Joker would just be incredibly dumb plays with ID cards, but we have a Catwoman super rare. I like her. I will play her every time I get in a sealed. She's a fun piece. She is a very fun piece to play. That was booster number 2. Now we're going to booster number 3. Kurt, you have to bid on them in the. You have to go to Auxit and you bid on them there. The bidding is from 2 till 8 o'clock. 2 to 8. I usually start live streaming at 7:30. The bids are still going on. They generally end around 8, but there's no sniping on Auxit, so people can sometimes they go a little bit past 8 because people are trying to bid and they just keep fighting over a certain booster. But you just go to Auxit and bid. And I can tell you, we have given away. Nobody, I don't think anybody's been disappointed in Notorious and what we have opened over the last few weeks. We've ultra chases, and multiple sets, multiple primes. We've done really good. That we have pulled really well. All right, so now we got a Polar Bear common, a Bizarro common. This is booster number 3. Scarecrow common, Mirror Master uncommon, and one of the best pulp figures that we're all going to be playing with and seeing is Black Adam rare. Booster number 4. We do this every Thursday, Kurt. I also on release day auctions. I mean release day of sets, which is on a Wednesday. We also do the set release. Okay, somebody tried to pick this one. We do have another super rare. Somebody tried to pick this one as the bounty prize figure. Now, Kurt, if you're wondering about what bounty prizing is, what we do is I don't know if you can see, this is a big pile right here, and it's also got some maps and stuff underneath it and some terrain. We start adding in prizing, and we name a figure to pull. Right now, our figure is what is our figure? Our figure is Harley. No, it's Kite Man, right? No, it's Harley. Our figure right now is Carly. So if you bid on a booster and I pull a Harley Quinn out of it, you win all the bounty prizings, and then we reset on the next one. All right, so Batman, common, Court of Owls, common, Cyborgman, uncommon, Cosmic King, rare, which is also, I think, a pretty decent figure. It might see some play in pulp. And then we got our super rare, which somebody tried to name, was Frank the Plant. So we didn't choose Frank the Plant. I also like Frank the Plant in Battle Royals and playing with. I think he's fun also. So that was booster number 4. Moving on to booster number 5. Nope, that wasn't a Kite Man. We haven't pulled a Kite Man yet. No Kite Man. Yep, Jay Medju said Frank the Plant. We ignored him too. We ignored Dennis and we ignored Jay because they don't know what they're talking about. All right, booster. I don't. You guys do. Let's rephrase that. You guys ignore 2 people that actually know what they're doing, and don't listen to them. Me, I didn't choose, so I didn't ignore it. Okay, I've got a common goon, a common joker goon, a common Cordian Thunderer. That's a bunch of goons and stuff. Mirror Master uncommon, and then a Mr. Freeze rare. All right. Still looking for a chase. Still looking for a prime. Still looking for a Harley super rare. Okay, here we go. Ah, this is a good one. Somebody's gonna be happy with this. Yeah. So in this one, this is our best booster so far. We get double prizes here. All right, so we got Bizarro common. We got the Riddler Goon common. Then we got Olmec Prime. We got Olmec Prime. So we got him, and he's really good. And then we got Killer Croc, and who has booster number? Who has booster number? What are we at? 6. Who has booster number 6? Who has booster number 6? Raise your hand. Say, I do. Come on, guys. Booster number 6. J Major got it. James Stover got it. James, this is your booster. James says it's him. And James says, this is why we don't listen to Dennis, because we wanted a Harley Quinn. Congrats, guys. Our James, you have the bounty. All the bounty is yours. That is the bounty prize that we named. We didn't listen to Dennis, which we normally should listen to Dennis, but this time it worked out that we didn't. And James is very happy that we picked Harley, and he gets all of the stuff in the bounty pool, and not to mention a pretty damn good booster. So let me circle this one, star it, so we know that this is the bounty booster. Yay, bounty. There we go. I've written that on there, and now I'm going to, for those that maybe are just tuning in or don't remember, we get to now go over what did James win. And we get to, I assume, James, that you want me to open up the legacy cards. Yes or no. If you do not, then I will just let you open them when you get them. It's up to you. So what we'll start off, I need another place to put all this stuff. And that also means that we get to start a new bounty pool on our next break. So you got, this is from the Spider-Man factory set. And you got the maps, the cardboard maps that go into the starter set. You got that. Then you got all of the terrain that came with that set. That's all the terrain, all of it, which I think is pretty cool. I mean, that's hard to come by all that. So that might be the best prize in here. You got the terrain. Then you got the starter figures themselves. Then you got a Nightwing and Batgirl marquee figure. You got a Crystal, which we just showed. I'm going to put this to the side now. You got a Crystal Super Rare somewhere in here. You got a Captain Avalon from X of Swords. You got a Quicksilver WKO prize. You got a Zatanna convention exclusive. I'll open them up in just a second, James. You got this is fastly approaching. It's a Christmas, that LE that was put out, or exclusive. You got a Toy Soldier. And then you got a Nimrod the Greater out of X of Swords. You got another X of Swords. You got, which one is this? That's Famine. Then you got a Sheriff Whitechapel out of X of Swords. That's Crystal. We already called her out. Then you got an Airwalker Legacy card. You got a X-23 team up card. You got um, an Hourman LE. You got a Vartok super rare. You got a complete set of Lex Luthor team up cards from JLU. You got Black Canary team up cards. You got a Selena Kyle Prime. You got, because it's almost Halloween, you got a Flock of Bats. You got the scenario cards from the starter set. You got a Spider-Man Legacy card from Ultimates, Mole Man, which is a good one from Guardians. You got a complete set of Rock card sleeves. You got an Apocalypse Legacy card. You got a sword, the Illuvium sword. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Let's see, you got all these figures. I've already called out all the cards. You got this is one of the maps that come in with the starter set, I believe. You got the Oscorp Warehouse indoor map. There's a lot of stuff. You got a Hogan Legacy card. You got a Quasar Super Rare. You got a complete set of Wonder Woman JLU team up cards. You got a Stiltman Legacy card. You got a Deathstroke Super Rare. You got Green Arrow, a complete set of Green Arrow JLU cards. You got the Magician Tarot card. You got a She-Hulk LE from Battle World. You got a Wizard team up card. You got a Morgan Le Fay. Fantastic. Well, it came out of Fantastic Forces, but not Fantastic Forces, but Fantastic Four Future Foundation. But she's out of Chaos War. There's our other legacy cards. We're almost got to it. There's a lot of stuff. Then you got a Grass Cutter sword. You got a scenario, a mystery case file, mystery card, and I don't even know how to say that. The Penisphoric disc, something like that. Spider-Man team up card, Wonder Woman legacy card, Invisible Boy super rare, Maelstrom super rare, Black Key super rare. Whew, that's a lot of stuff. All right, so that's all the figures. And last but not least, you got Lucky Dice Cafe dice. So that's all that. Now let's open up your legacy cards real quick. We'll put all that over here. I'll bag it up to take in for tomorrow after the auction. But I need this so we can start a new pile. And we'll open up your legacy cards real quick, and then we'll get back to opening up. No, you don't get the trade. All right, so you got a Man Bat legacy card. These are all out of Notorious. Also lets me know how long we've been doing this. Second one is another Man Bat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so 3.5 weeks, I guess is the way to put it. With 3 weeks, we have not pulled the bounty for 3 weeks. This was our 4th week, and we opened it up on the first brick. Cheshire legacy card. I opened 2 for 2 at that time at the same time. Johnny Quick legacy card. I sort of opened up 2. There we go. Then you got a Lisa Drake. Lisa Drake. I don't know if you say Dark Drake. Anyway, she's out of War Light. Then you got a Killer Moth. And another Killer Moth. So you had 2 duplicates in there, so you got some trade value. We'll throw that right over there. Throw our trash over there. And we will begin a new Morningstar Sapphire. Okay. Somehow or another, a card got thrown over here, but you also got a Star Sapphire um, in that group, and you also got a Cloak and Dagger. They slipped off to the right, so you got another legacy card, Cloak and Dagger. Let's get back to opening up the boosters. We don't want everybody else to fall asleep, but that's a lot of stuff. Congrats. We'll be sending that out tomorrow if you pay tonight, along with everything else. Okay, number 7. So it was number 6 this time. Uh-oh. Looks like maybe something good. No, it's decent. That's what I hate about the bag stuff always. I mean, when they wrap the stuff, it immediately thinks, oh man, I got something good. Because back in the day, anytime something was wrapped, it was always good. Now they'll wrap anything, regardless of value. League Assassin common, Black Mana Goon common, the Riddler uncommon, Lightning Lord uncommon, and you got a Ra's al Ghul rare. It's kind of cool when you pull a Prime and a Harley Quinn out of a booster, and that also ends up being the bounty, and and you win the bounty prizing along with it, because the booster itself was decent. I mean, there was nothing wrong with just the booster, but to get the booster plus all the goodies with it, that's pretty cool. All right. We have another 2 pieces in here that are definitely going to be seen in pulp. So we got Batman common, we got a Scarecrow common, we got a Grodd uncommon, and then we got a Zod uncommon. I think you're going to see Zod played a lot. And we have a Deadshot rare, which is also going to see some play. Then we got a number 9. We're down to number 9. Then we get to do another brick. We get to do some more. We get to reset our prizing. All good stuff. All right, number 9. We still have not pulled a chase. We pulled one prime, not the good prime, but the OMAC prime is a good prime, but it's not the one we're looking for. We want to get some super rare primes. So we got Manhunter common, Gorilla Boss common, White Rabbit common, Captain Cold uncommon, and then we got a Black Manta rare. So one would think that we have a decent shot at a chase in this last one. You would think, maybe. I don't know. I mean, we did get a prime, so it's a possibility there's no chase in this set, but man, I hope that there is a chase in here. That would be really, really good. Make somebody happy. Okay, we do have something good in here. I think that we would do this. So this is good. We have a Gorilla City Warrior common, a Solomon Grundy common, a Harley Quinn uncommon, a Poison Ivy rare, another pulp piece, maybe an everything piece, and then we have a Jokester super rare prime. So that was the big pull here. We got the Jokester super rare prime. That's not as good as some of the chases, I think. Sometimes the primes are better than the chases. I don't know that applied in this set. So super rare prime. That's that set. Now we get to do some prizing again. We got to start all over, which makes it easy for me because I don't have to remember anymore what I already had in the pile. So let's start off. We'll throw Lucky Dice in there. We'll throw another map in there. Ultron's Lair indoor. This is the map that it looks like your kid, like you hung on, that your kid did something and you put it on the refrigerator because they drew it. That's what that map looks like. It's not a bad map though, but it's very noisy. So let's do a Storm Legacy card. Man, they really changed these Legacy cards the way they print them. This one is like this is like really, really thin. I mean, it's just made out of a totally different material. Then I've got this one, which I'll throw in also. That's a Volstagg Legacy card, and it's really thick. It's like you could just about use it as a weapon. Cut everybody with it. It's so thick. just really, really changed. I mean, I'm looking at all the different ones here. They're all different. All right, so let's do a team up card. Let's grab a Human Torch out of Fantastic Four Legacy card. Let's do a Fire Lord Legacy card. Then let's grab some figures. We'll go back into the X of Swords since I got a lot of those. It would do a Nimrod the Greater, and we'll leave it at that. That way I won't have such. Oh, no, we'll put a Quicksilver in there. I got a Quicksilver, another WKO prize. Now we'll grab some super rares, and if I don't pull something, if nobody wins this booster, I mean, wins these, I'll bring in something from the store with a little bit more value to it for the beginning of next week. Well, actually, I'll just do it regardless. I'll bring in something that's pretty cool. So let's find the figure first. So here's one. Let me get the card for her. This, I believe, I don't know the whole storyline for her. I'm not real familiar with her, but I think she might be Magneto's daughter or something. I know I don't know if she has something to do with Magneto or not, but I don't know. She definitely doesn't. She's in a different universe. I don't know much about this girl, but she's very Magneto-like, and she's out of Flash, and it's magenta. I don't know which way it goes, but we'll throw her in there. She's out of Flash. We're going to throw a Destiny from Explosion in there. I don't have the Legacy card, I don't think, with it. If I do, I would throw that in there too. I don't see her, but she's a good play. Again, you've heard me say this. She used to be on every freaking team that was made back in the day. She was just a great prop piece. Back then, the Brotherhood was free move, so they didn't count against your action tokens or against your actions. We're going to do and the way so it's a little bit different back then than it is now. We're going to throw in this guy, and then that'll get us started. So that's Dickon from. I don't remember what that set is, but anyway, we're throwing in Dickon, and that should get us started. But anyways, that Destiny used to be on every damn team. It was a great prob. She wasn't worth very many points. She was only 20 points back then. So, of course, we got to one of that Legacy cards. So, when she went out there, if you didn't have an outwit, it was really frustrating. But she has super senses. So she has I think her defense is only 15, so you were sure to hit her. But she did have super senses. So, but it just seemed a lot. Even you wanted to knock her out because it was the prob for the other team. But at the same time, you hated to do it because you had to waste your time. So we got a Queen of I don't know why I opened that up. I'm losing my mind, guys. I'm sorry. But that's Queen of Fables, Legacy card. I just got to opening things and talking and just went ahead. But we do. The Legacy card that came off of this one is the Queen of Fables. So I don't think that's a bad thing that I did, but it's not what I usually do. But the Destiny, when you were playing, you hated to waste your time and effort to kill her because she was only 20 points. And if you had Destiny on your team, you didn't feel like your team was destroyed if you lost Destiny because she was only 20 points. But the free movement, prob, and and having super senses was really handy back then. I don't know that I don't like Brotherhood the way it was. I mean, we used to have Brotherhood. See, what all did we have free movement on? Avengers and Brotherhood. Was there anything else? I can't remember. I think there were some indie pieces that had free movement. But what that means, when I'm saying free movement, they still got an action token. It wasn't total free, but it didn't count towards your action total. So, I mean, if you had a bunch of Brotherhood pieces, you could move if your whole team was Brotherhood pieces, you literally could move your whole team just to get them in place. So I kind of like that. All right, so we're going to number 11. We'll make this number 11. Number 12. $13. Now the reason I number these before I do this is because that way I don't forget. And, I don't. They're all numbered, and sometimes when I get to opening and doing things, and obviously you guys see me when I talk. When I'm talking, my hands are doing what my hands want to do, and sometimes I forget to do things. And this way, it's done, and I don't have to go. I don't have to go back and figure things out. That's not very much fun. And then number 20, and then we're going to move on and open up number 11. So we're due a good chase, right? Should be a chase in here. All right. So here we go, number 11. Let's see what happens here. All right. We're not starting off with super rares this time like we did in the last brick. It's a decent little stuff. This looks like something that I pulled last. We played battle royals in the store. We played mixed battle royals, and I believe I pulled this one. All right, so we got a Bizarro common, a Riddler Goon common, a Mirror Master uncommon, a Captain Cold uncommon, and then a Cosmic King rare. All right, booster number 12. Oh, okay. Well, we haven't pulled a super rare. Thanks, James. Again, when I get to going, man, I keep going. All right, so let's pick a first two. Yep. I saw it, J-Dub. I'm sorry. Thank God we didn't pull a super rare out of there. I'm totally losing it. All right, so I got a Metallo. Everybody give me figures. Kite Man, says Dennis. He's sticking with Kite Man. We got a Kite Man, a Metallo. Ah, we got a second for Kite Man. James is jumping on board with Dennis. Kite Man it is. We are looking for Kite Man. I'd almost laughed if I'd opened up this booster and it would have been a Kite Man right off the bat. So we didn't pull a Kite Man in the first brick, so it's a chance. All right, so we got a Joker Goon common, a Solomon Grundy common, a Grodd uncommon, a Gentleman Ghost uncommon, and a Saturn Queen rare. Booster number 12. Moving to 13. How was your guys' Friday the 13th? Our Friday the 13th was busy at the store. Real busy. And we have a Superman common, a Batman common, a Sinestro uncommon, a White Rabbit common, and another great piece for Pulp, and I think just period. I'm going to be playing him. I like him a lot. Necron rare. I like that Necron. Moving on to, so we haven't pulled a super rare. We have not pulled a chase. We have not pulled a prime out of this brick. So it looks like it might be back end loaded. Still in the front end a little bit. 14. Yep, it's definitely going to be back end loaded, guys. So if you still got boosters in here, I think that you're going to be happy. It's got to have stuff in the back end. Goon common, Manhunter common, Black Manta Goon common, Zod uncommon, Mr. Freeze rare. So these last 6 boosters should be good, I think. At least some of them. We have not pulled a super rare of any type yet. We have not pulled a chase or a prime. Now we're into booster number 15. And we're due to pull something. We're due to pull something good. Did we do it here? I got something in bubbles. I can't tell what it is yet. Okay. Now we do have a super rare in this one. It's not in the bubbles though. We have a Gorilla City Warrior common, a Gorilla Boss common, Lightning Lord uncommon, Poison Ivy, um, Poison Ivy rare, and then we have a Two-Face, and the Two-Face we have is the A version. So we got a Two-Face A. Is anybody gonna play Two-Face? You guys like the I like the idea of it. Do you like the fact that you can use a coin instead of dice? Is anybody planning or making a team or playing with Two-Face? Do you think that's a cool feature? Yeah, one senior. That's one. All right, so now we go into booster number 16. All right, so here we got a common Gorilla Boss, a common Black Mana Goon, and a common Scarecrow, Brainiac uncommon, and Polka Dot Man rare, which is a really weird figure. So these last four boosters, we've only pulled one. Well, we have pulled one good thing so far. We've had one super rare. We are due something good. Yeah, I haven't tried to play with him. I would like to play with him just for the fun of it. I can't see me building anything serious with him, but I think he would be fun to play with. Again, I got something in bubbles. I don't know what it is. We're on booster number 17. Ah, that's what it is. So we do have a super rare in here. This time the bubbles paid off. Legal Assassin common, Joker Goon common, OMAC uncommon, Amanda Waller rare, and then we have the Penguin super rare. I think he's a pretty cool super rare. Play-wise, he's all right, but I just think he looks good. It's a good-looking Penguin. All right, now we're going, so we've got two super rares only. No chase, no prime yet in this set, in this brick, rather. Booster number 18. Booster 18. Hey, Tina, how you doing tonight? Booster 18. These last two boosters are looking good for somebody. I think somebody might be getting excited. All right, so we have Court of Owls Assassin common, Gorilla City Warrior common, Polar Bear common, Black Hand uncommon, and Lincoln March rare. So, is it 2 or 3 super rares? I think just 2 super rares we pulled, and we have not pulled a chase, have not pulled a prime, definitely have not pulled the bounty, and we have 2 boosters left. So, I'm hoping that this brick is not a dud. Here we go. Well, booster number 20 this is 19. We do have a super rare in here, but booster 20 is going to have to bail us out here. Manhunter common, Court of Owls common, Black Hand uncommon, Killer Croc rare, and Golden Glider super rare. This is the moment where I wish that nobody had bid on this, and I could open up bids on this starting at $12, and I would be very interested to see how far it goes. I'm doing good, Tina. I would be, because we have not pulled a chase, we have not pulled a prime. We pulled, I think, our fair share of super rares. I think we pulled 4 now, but this would be interesting to see how high somebody would bid on it. In fact, I would, if I bid and if I had won this booster, I'm almost like, hey, don't open it. I will put it up for bidding right now. I want to see what it brings. But let's hope. Let's hope that I'm already telling you that we're right. Who's asked booster number 20? Yep, we should have. This is the one that we could have probably opened up bids on. Who's got 20? No, not a kite man. Do do do. Anybody got 20? Or did they walk off? Maybe it's J Major and he left. I don't know. I'm going to let somebody chimes in real quick. Number 20. It was, as we were counting, and we knew that 20 had to be, no, not a God Pack. That would have been good. It's not that good. If it was a God Pack, you'd have seen me. There you go, Jay. See, I told you. So we have a common Lex Luthor, Accordion Thunderer, common, Sinestro uncommon, Gentleman Ghost, uncommon, and then we have the Chase. We have the deceased Wonder Woman in booster number 20. So, like I said, 20 had to be it because we had not pulled a Chase yet, and it just had to be 20, and it was. Not the best Chase, but it's a decent Chase, and a Chase is a Chase. So that would be it for tonight. I chose the wrong case. Maybe so. We will do more Notorious next week. And I'll add in some more stuff. I remind everybody, please pay tonight. If you pay tonight, we will ship tomorrow. We are shipping last week and this week together. We had so much going on, but our big plan is to ship everything out tomorrow. So if you pay tonight, your stuff will be on its way to you very soon, and we're going to get it all out the door. We'll have it. We will be here next week. Good. Yep. The bounty's going to be the big package. It was a good bounty. I think that's maybe the biggest bounty I think that we've given away value-wise, and also it was just pretty huge. I think it was at Worlds. I don't remember. We had a lot of stuff in Worlds. The bounties seem to either go really fast or they seem to linger for a few weeks. It's not really any in between. It's like we go 3 or 4 weeks or we go 1 week. It's not really every other week we pull the bounty. It's like long time or short time. So far it's been that way. So I like it. I like you guys to win, but I ain't gonna lie. I like it when it builds up. I like it when there's a big thing here. It's more of a sense of excitement. So it doesn't bother me when we do a brick and we don't pull it. I like the fact that it's building. But again, I also like the fact that when somebody wins every week, it's the same amount of stuff to me. But it is cool when we have a bunch of stuff out there. Yeah, building up is the best. And I think that generally I think everything that we've given away so far, I mean, it's a mixture of old and new and valued and not so valuable stuff, but it's cool stuff. And sometimes it's stuff that maybe you don't have or maybe you forgot about. But I try to put different things in here that are like the dice. I like giving the dice out, and I like doing the rock sleeves. Like doing maps. And sometimes I will probably put a rock map in here. I'm kind of low on rock maps right now. But yeah, it's nice to build and have a variety. And I like to put things in there that you might not normally have. Like we were putting the starter set stuff in there. I thought that was kind of cool. All right, guys, I'm gonna call it a night. Had a good time. Well, same time, same place, what is it? Same bat time, same bat place, same bat. What it would be? Same bat place, same bat time, same bat show next week. All right, guys. Oh, it was a Wonder Woman. It was Gabe. It was a deceased Wonder Woman. Same bat channel. There you go. Dennis has got it. So same bat channel next week. You guys have a good evening, and we're almost to the weekend, and you guys go out and have same bat channel. That's right. All right, we'll see y'all guys next week. I enjoyed it.